Hi, I'm Buddy Broom, attorney and real estate investor in Southern California, and I teach a personal finance class entitled Calculate Your Way to Financial Freedom. Now, in today's video, we have Sarah, who wants to find out how hard her money has to work in order for her to reach her retirement goals. Now, let's get started. Hi, and welcome back. In this situation, we have Sarah. Sarah is looking to retire in 25 years. She has right now $10,000 in the bank and ready to invest, and she's also able to contribute $500 per month to her retirement, and she wants to have a retirement nest egg of $1 million. Now, the question we had to figure out is how hard the money that she invests, how hard does that have to work in order for her to reach $1 million in 25 years? Now, you'll see in front of us, we have a piece of paper with a line in a box at the bottom, and at the top we have another box with a number of different letters in there. Now the bottom, this line and box are a cash flow diagram. This helps to visualize the flow of money to make it easier to understand. And this is a calculator table. This is where we input the information into the calculator that we get from this cash flow diagram. Once we have it, we put it into here, which is a financial calculator, and that's what allows us to ultimately get the answer that we're looking for. So here we have this cash flow diagram. This shows the flow of money. This line represents time, present, the future. This box is the interest rate. So in this situation, what we have is Sarah she has $10,000 today, and she's looking to invest, and she's looking to have her nest egg in 25 years. So the way that we show time in this is first we're going to show a little bracket. We're going to put, since 25 years is the equivalent of 300 months, we're going to keep everything in months here. So we're going to put 300 at the bottom here, showing the number of months, which is 300 months or 25 years. Next, we know that Sarah has $10,000 that she's looking to invest. So we put 10,000. We show this down arrow, and we write 10,000 next to it. Put a negative. Now this down arrow represents money leaving her pocket. Even though it's going towards her investment, this down arrow represents that she loses the ability to spend that money today for groceries or everyday items because it's going to be earning interest. So that way, that is how it's represented on the cash flow diagram. Next, we know that she can contribute $500 per month for the next 300 months. So the way that we show that on the cash flow diagram is we show a series of smaller down arrows. And then we put 500 next to it. This shows that she is contributing $500 per month for 300 months. Then finally, we have one up arrow at the end, and we'll put 1 million next to it. This is her goal. She wants to have $1 million at the end, and it's an up arrow because then the money is coming back to her. Once it's been invested, the 10,000 and the 500 per month have been invested, she will then get, her goal is to have $1 million come back to her into her pocket. And then up here in this box is the interest rate. We don't know what the interest rate is. That's what we're solving for. So we'll just put a question mark there. Now, once we have all this information, we then take this information and put it up here into the calculator table. You'll see the calculator table has a number of letters up here. N is for represents number of months. IYR is interest rate per year. PV is present value. That's a value that happens one time and it happens today only. PMT are payments. Those are payments that happen monthly, either towards us or that we make or that we receive. And then FV is future value. That's a one-time event that happens some date out in the future. So now in this situation, we have all the information here. We know that the N, number of months, is 300. So we just take the 300, put it up there. Next, interest rate per year, we don't know that. That's what we're solving for. We see right here there's a question mark. So we're going to put a question mark here as well. Then we have PV, present value. We know that she has $10,000 that she can invest today. So we see negative 10,000. So we're going to put negative 10,000 here. into the present value box. Then we have PMT, which are payments. These are monthly payments that will happen, and we know it's going to be $500. So we take the $500 negative. Once again, it's negative because it's leaving her pocket going into her investment to earn interest. And there it is. And then finally, future value. Her goal is to have $1 million at the end. So we just say 1 million. There, future value. Now, once we know those four, all we have to do is solve for the fifth. So that's when the calculator comes into play. So we go here. Press on to start the calculator. And now we just go down the line. 300N. So we put 300 into the calculator, and then we hit N. Interest rate per year, we don't know. Interest rate, you'll see, is equivalent here. We just skip it. PV is 10,000. The present value, that's what she's investing today. And now once we hit that, since it's negative, there's a plus minus toggle here. We hit the plus minus. You can see now it's positive, now it's negative. So now it's negative, we just hit PV for present value. PMT, we know up here there's PMT, which are the payments, negative $500. Once again, we hit 500, then the plus minus toggle right here, payments. And then future value right here is $1 million. So we have, now we have $1 million, and it's going to be positive because it's going to be coming back to her. And then at that point, the money's in her pocket. She can do with it what she wants. So there. So now that we have those four, the calculator solves for the fifth. So all we have to do is just press interest rate, and the answer is 11.32%. So that means if Sarah invests $10,000 and $500 per month for the next 300 months, and she wants to have $1 million at the end of 300 months or 25 years, her money would have to work at an interest rate of 11.32%. So that is it. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions or would like to find out about future classes that I'm teaching, please visit my website, www.buddybroom.com. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to connecting with you soon.